#1 ranked flyweight contender. This division has really appealed to the fans over the last several years, and this man has made himself undeniable, gets his first title shot in the UFC tonight.
You know, John, these guys are small, but I believe that is one of the most skilled divisions in the entire UFC, and this gentleman has really separated himself from the back. He has done everything necessary to put himself right on the verge of doing something special. He believes that he's going to get it done tonight. Every part of him believes that he's the best. Now he has to go out and show it.
No man should weigh 125 pounds. I mean, let's be honest, but that is a package of skill and will and grit that looks a whole lot like a future champion. All right, so here's the UFC champion, Henry Cejudo, took Olympic gold in Beijing back in 2008. This man is a winner in every sense of the word.
He's an absolute winner, and he did win in 2008. When I say go back to 2007, when we walked into the World Championship in Azerbaijan, Henry Cejudo was 34 of 35 guys in the weight class. Fast forward a year ahead,
Amazing.
He's the Olympic champion. But then that applies to Demetrius Johnson. He got beat by DJ the first time, knocked out in 1 round. Fast forward 3 years, he beats him by decision and becomes the UFC champion. Henry Cejudo is just a winner.
And in a lot of respects, just getting started. We'll see how it goes for the messenger here tonight. Triple C, Henry Cejudo, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kai. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200, I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why would he? When he's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, the wrestler having a little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the under. Gets you on the...
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. What a strike from off of his back.
submission, he's going to start to chase the arm triangle. He's got it in.
He's looking for the finish now.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the ever-improved Henry CEJUDO. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
This is where he wants to be.
Dominate those wrists.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
In the half guard.
Under 2 minutes in round one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by CEJUDO. He continues to evolve as a striker.
Full side control now.
CEJUDO's back in side control. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. CEJUDO's back in full mount. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by CEJUDO. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by CEJUDO.
Another nasty punch lands.
With conviction to the body. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take a knock, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to shoot a blind shot. It got defended as you would expect it to.
The Olympic gold medalist CEJUDO gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. CEJUDO's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Down into his mouth.
CEJUDO's in half guard. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Oh, nice headlock.
That Darce choke is tight.
Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponents so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Nice.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, double jab there by the ever-improved Henry CEJUDO. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. Whoa!
How about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Getting him out here.
Oh, nice transition there by Henry CEJUDO. You got to think Santino DeFranco in the corner likes that. CEJUDO putting it all together tonight.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, he got out.
Need some work, guys.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Final seconds here of round 2. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop!
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Tuckman in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
And push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he
Ready
does,
to fight?
right? He's a grinder.
Ready.
He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think he's going right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
And he connects there. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by CEJUDO. Right into side control. CEJUDO's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Arm triangle getting very close. He's got to clear that guard, though, if he wants to find a finish.
Oh, great submission defense.
This one, I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
That was nice. Great submission defense.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Oh, nice.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Nice transition. Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotines. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him, and now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face.
30 seconds to go in this one. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Single leg takedown. Oh, and there it is, DC doing his best Tony Romo impression. You saw that one coming.
I mean, sometimes you can just guess, and it works. That's one of those times. I wish I was smart as Tony.
CEJUDO's back to the side control now. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight. Oh, he got to his spot.
Huge elbow!
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
CEJUDO's right back to the full mount. Oh, good ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. A series of punches from the top here by CEJUDO.
Oh, right into mouth.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh! All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it. He's looking.
Yeah, this is over.
Yeah, you knew
that's the end of the fight.
You knew it was done. You knew it was done right away.
So the ringside physician has no choice but to stop the fight. The fans don't like it, but that fighter will live to fight another day. All right, so the doctor stops the action here. Too much damage sustained, particularly around that cut area. It was getting bloody up there, DC.
It was getting bloody. And as an offensive fighter, you continue to go
to the same area. You continue to target that cut and try to inflict damage on your opponent. Well, by doing that, the referee said, enough. Let me get the ringside position in here. Let's see if this guy's okay. And ultimately, they made the decision to stop the fight.
All right, Bruce Buffer has the official decision. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Henry Triple C CEJUDO!
And still UFC flyweight champion. People are always denigrating the flyweights, right? Always banging on the flyweights. How about this?